Take a look at the mountains of Taiwan, absolutely ripping Typhoon Haikui, also known as Hanna, in the Philippines apart here. You can just see how that basically just those mountains tearing it here from east to west. Some heavy precipitation coming down though. These areas in the dark peak indicating upwards of 300 to 400 millimeters. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some locations in here though that are seeing close to 500, 600, 700 millimeters of total precipitation. Video out of the area. This is from videographer James Reynolds. He's been showing us what's going on the ground there, and yeah, the big threat he was saying was that it's that rainfall, some flooding out here, especially along these eastern coastal areas. He was there in Hawaiian, also down towards Taitung, just up and down the coast, seeing where the hardest of these impacts taking place from this storm system. Now, despite it being ripped apart, it is still moving across the Taiwan Strait and continuing the track off towards the west. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta. Let's talk about the latest on this storm system, and we're also going to take a look at the inflow that is impacting the Philippines with that heavy precipitation still occurring along the west coast. It's not going to be until about midweek do we start to see a little bit of improvements. But satellite imagery, you can see what I'm talking about. It's going from those darker shades just getting ripped apart as it moves off towards the west. We still have that inflow for the east coast of Taiwan, but really this is all moving off towards Guangdong, staying north and east of Hong Kong, where you still are recovering from Saola. Big impacts there from that storm system as I moved overhead earlier last week. And you see this just quickly dissipating with that land interaction there in Guangdong province in southeastern Taiwan. Good riddance on that. The good news, the more it pulls away too, the less you're going to have that inflow for the Philippines with that enhanced monsoonal threat. But still, as we go ahead through Tuesday and Wednesday, you can see as all of this is shifting towards the north, giving a little bit of a break for Mindoro, but still places like Ilocos across Region 1, still seeing some scattered showers here through midweek. And actually, you can see that here through Tuesday heading into Wednesday. Our troughing starts to orient itself more north to south, and see here, looking by Wednesday afternoon, actually going to see maybe a little bit of a breakout here across the west coast of Luzon. So thankfully, you might start to see some improving conditions for our friends out here. Even like look at Manila, afternoon isolated thunderstorms, but we're not going to see that consistent precipitation as well. Big thanks for everybody on Patreon who continues to support this channel, by the way, guys. I can't thank you guys enough. These are super typhoons. That's that level where, you give at least $10 a month. Goes a long way to keeping these updates going and just making sure that, we can continue to give you the latest and greatest about what's happening out here in the West.